Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me. Looks like we are live. We have great connection. Oh, good, Jessica. I'm glad you got everything. I'm glad that it didn't get all messed up in shipping. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Jessica. And Gail. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, my bed got delivered today, and then I had to go run some errands, but I did lay down for about 30 minutes on it. I can't wait till the live is over. I mean, I love the live, but I want to actually sleep in a bed for the first time in, what, 60 days? Get it close. Almost 60 days. All right, guys, I'm going to play the intro and then we'll get started. Hi, Diana. Hi, Patty.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Yay, happy birthday to our November birthdays. Thanksgiving is almost here, guys. We're a week. Now, we won't be live next week, of course, on Thursday and Friday. I will probably throw out some files for you guys on my profile that they won't be exclusive to Patreon or Ko-fi supporters. I will make them free files. However, there will be a couple of files coming out on Monday and Tuesday before the holiday for supporters. Thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate it. I know that a lot of times you guys have heard me speak about annual support. You can no longer do annual support on Patreon, and that's because I may have to make some changes. I may be taking a job outside of the home. So, and I'm still going to be doing this, but I'm going to be doing something else as well. And if I fall behind, I want to be able to pause billing for a month on that for you guys and give me a chance to get caught up. And if you're on annual, I can't do that. So if you're looking for the annual support, you can no longer get annual support. If you're an annual supporter, please go in and switch that over to monthly. If it doesn't allow you to do monthly, you may have to cancel and then sign up for a monthly once your annual expires. Hey, Dot. Hey, Lynn. And we do have a giveaway for tonight too. Last week I didn't go live. I did draw and Mary Lou won, and I announced that Mary Lou Staley, she won. And as a matter of fact, I believe her items went out for delivery today. So Mary Lou won, and we did announce that in the group. I hope so too, Diana. I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to get it yet. I haven't gotten the interview yet. I'm very hopeful. I am applying at Hobby Lobby and Michael's and Joann's, so it will be something that I enjoy. So, uh, just something to help out. Hurricane Ian really did a number on us, and in order for my husband to follow up with his retirement plan in 6 months, I've got to do something. So. I have to find a way to recoup that. All right, so this is the calendar. Again, we will not be live on Thanksgiving or on Black Friday. I am not posting a ton of Black Friday sales. I will be posting some Amazon stuff. I will be posting Cricut, of course, and that's about all I'm going to post. I may post some things from the local Michaels and Hobby Lobby, things like that for you guys, but I'm not going to do a ton of that. Um, just for the crafting stores is all I'm going to do. So, but usually, I just want to say, usually when you shop at Cricut, if you have access and you use our group codes, you're probably not going to get it for less anywhere else, even on their Black Friday sales. I know that sometimes, like one year, Kohl's gave a bunch of Kohl's cash, so they got like $60 Kohl's cash if they bought a Cricut machine. Well, if you buy it from Cricut and you have access, you're going to get 10%, which is, depending on which machine you buy, $40, $50, and you're going to get that. And then if you have other things in your cart and you use the group code and get the discounts there, you're not getting anything, because I mean, $60 Kohl's cash you can spend only at Kohl's. If you buy it from Cricut, then you get that money right off the item. So you have to look at those things when you're doing your Black Friday shopping for your Cricut stuff. So just trust me. And if you're wondering if Cricut can beat that deal, you can always post it and we will answer that question in the group so everybody can see. And you can post, hey, I found this at Walmart. What's Cricut's price? I'll be happy to do that. It doesn't earn me a commission, but I want you guys to get the best deal. Okay? Right, Gail? So make sure that you're going in and you're looking at your Black Friday prices. Ask us in the group. We will be happy to pull up the items that you're looking at in our Cricut store with I do have the premium access, so it will show a premium access discount and show you what it will cost you, give or take tax. Tax will make a difference. What it will cost you buying it from Cricut versus buying it wherever you're looking. So we will be happy to do that for you. Come Black Friday, just ask us. And Cyber Monday. We don't mind doing a Cyber Monday as well. All right, make sure you're shopping this week's Cricut sale, 50% off materials. That is before your Cricut Access discounts. Cricut Access exclusives, remember your discount for your Access is already deducted from those sales, so your Access will not apply to it twice. And the group code does not work on Cricut Access exclusives. To use your group code, put in the group code CUTIES. Use my links down below. Use the group code CUTIES, and if it will be in the cart. And when it becomes eligible, if you've got $100 worth of eligible merchandise in there, it will automatically kick in. It's not going to hurt anything for it just to sit in the cart. So just go ahead and add it in there. And if it works, you may have to add some things, or it may automatically work for you. But as soon as it's eligible, it will count. Okay? And that is the group code CUTIES. And it is $100 eligible items now and not $50, guys. Just so you know. Don't forget about the AutoPress giveaway, guys. We're giving away that AutoPress in December. So make sure that you're following up in the group, going to the featured pin post or scanning that QR code and getting the details and entering in on that. Also, and we're going to do a drawing tonight. Mary Lou won the one on the 10th. We've got one tonight, and then we're going to do another one on December 8th. And I have just a small update here for you guys on this Cricut Crafter's Choice Challenges. I know it says a coupon code, but Cricut, after I put this out, Cricut was having some issues with the coupon codes. They weren't working. And so just to keep everybody not having to deal with that during the holidays and the rush, they gave us credits. So we went back to doing it the old way. If you win tonight, you will give me a list of what you want for $100, and I will purchase that from Cricut and have it shipped straight from Cricut to you rather than giving you a coupon code. So that's until January. They're working on the system to fix the coupon codes. So even if I say a coupon code, I mean give me a list. So just so you know on that. But it's all still legit. You can let me know what you want and you will get it. All right. I think that's it for that. Today we're going to do the Naughty or Nice spinner card. This is an interactive card. It is on my profile. It's available for everybody. I did post some things that you might need to do this card, but I'm also going to give you an alternative if you don't have the little sliders or you didn't get them from Michael's. So that being said, just going to go in and customize and show you guys what the file looks like. Maybe. There it is. So we have our card base, and I use the white gel pens. Loving those gel pens. Those are my favorite. And we're also using it on this spinner piece. Now the spinner piece is in layers. It's 3 layers here, and then you have a print and cut panel. And that is just so that the layers work and you don't have a bunch of those teeny tiny small pieces to keep up with to put that elf together. So I wanted to make sure that we did this panel as print and cut. And then this panel, I used the Cricut Silver Glitter cardstock. It was out of, I can't remember which pack. It was the pack that has the gold and the white and the silver and the, I want to say, copper or orange, whatever it is, a coppery orange. It's in that pack. The opaque pens are awesome, Marianne. I have begged for those and begged for those. I threw my jelly rolls out. I love my Cricut pen. So that is the file for tonight. Now, you notice if you've got your updates, I'm just going to go to new. I'm going to replace. We have editable images. Guys, there are over 1,000 editable images in DesignSpace. And what those are, you'll see these that have the blue. These are editable. That means you don't have to go and search for your text. You don't have to go and search for a font. If you want to change it, all you have to do is simply click, type, and done. Super easy and simple. I'm loving this update. We'll do one really quick. We hit on this, I think, last month, but everybody didn't have the update. They announced it, I believe, in October, the end of October, and we talked about it, but we only had a few images to play with. So if I wanted to come in here and I wanted to change this Barlow family to the Culbreths or whatever name, with the Smiths or the Smith family, all I have to do is click there and take it out and type in the Smith family. It's automatically going to align for me and change that. Maybe I don't want it to say Merry Christmas. Maybe I want it to say Happy Holidays. And now that file, all I have to do, I'm finished typing it. I can hit make it. I'm done. Super easy and simple. Right? Does anybody have any questions on how those work? Now remember that editable images, these, if you have access, they are 100% free to you. If you do not have access, then you will have to purchase your font and your image in order to use these. But yes, you can use them. I thought this one was really cute. What if we made a sign? I forgot to take the other one out. That's okay. Click on it and we'll get rid of it. What if we made us a little sign for our craft room door? There's probably paper in here, or there's probably crafts in here. There's just so many different things that you can go and you can change these to. It doesn't have to be what it is. Previously, when we had these, I call them Subway Art designs, we had to go in and we had to use our contour, and we had to contour out our word. We couldn't go in and just change them. Now we can go in and we can totally edit the entire thing. Isn't that awesome? Yours updated today? Yay! So you have it now, Gail. It is coming. If you don't have it, maybe close out your design space and open it back up, or either remove it and reinstall, and it might prompt it a little earlier for you. But it is rolling out for everyone. Everyone should have it and should be updating. Everybody should be getting on 7.21.131. There's probably a mess in here. That's good, Diana. That's really good. So if this was for your craft room, there's probably a mess in here. That's really cute. Hey, Connie. Yeah, you guys are on the same page there. There's probably a mess in here. But there are tons of things that you can do with those editable images. Now, someone asked me in the groups earlier because they didn't know anything about what print and cut was and they wanted to lay something out. So I just want to touch on it. Let me go in and get an image. Let me just go. Let me do that. Let's say that I wanted to print and cut this right here. So I'm going to add that to my canvas. And right now it's all in layers in several different colors. Well, in order to make it print and cut, I can flatten it, and it's going to cut that gingerbread. If you can see this right here. It changed it to print and cut. It's flattened, but you can see all that grid behind there. If you can see grid, that area is going to be cut away. Okay, so it's going to print and cut it just like this right there on the mat. It's going to print it just like that, but if you're expecting it to cut that square box, that's not going to happen because it's not laid out just to cut a square box. So if you want it to cut a square box, you have to put something behind it. So I would go to my shapes, and our shapes have moved around a little bit. They changed our shapes icon, and I guess when they did or resized these a little bit, it moved our shapes on there. I don't know how I got that text. So whatever you want your background color to be, and we have to be mindful of our print and cut size, which would be 6.75. So I'm just going to make it square by 925. 925 would be our max. I'm just going to leave that square. I'm going to arrange. I'm going to send that to the back. And let's say I wanted to print it on maybe a white paper or a light gray. You can print it on different colors. Whatever color you make this when you flatten, that is the color it's going to print. We generally say make it white because white does not print a color. And then you can print it on your gray paper or whatever paper that you're using, and it will print on that without printing a background color. So I would align this and center it and get it exactly like I wanted it. And once I had everything like I wanted it, you select it all and then flatten. And now you notice when it's flattened, you can't see the grid behind it. So now when I hit make it, it's going to come over here and it's going to print this, and then it's going to cut the square. And I know this looks a little bit weird right now, but this is your cut. The square is right here. That's going to disappear when you click off of it. And it looks like it's not there because it looks identical to the other one, right? But that is just so that you can move the image around should you need to move it around. And this other one is your bounding box. So it stays. That's not where it's going to cut. That's where the Cricut's going to read to tell it where to cut the square. So a lot of times people say, well, it disappeared. It's not showing the shape. It is showing the shape, but you just can't see it because it's white. So let me undo this one and show you what I mean there. Skip, if it'll let me get rid of it. Unflatten, there we go. So if I made maybe a shadow layer, an offset, and let's see, that looks good, and apply, and then I change my offset to the white because white won't print, and then I flatten that. Now it's going to cut, it's going to print, and then it's just going to cut this shape. And the shape that it's going to cut, let me change my canvas color so you can see it. Maybe. There we go. I have to report that. That's weird. So there we go. So now you can see the shape that it's going to cut. It's not going to cut all of this stuff out individually like it was before. If you can see the grid back there, then that means it's going to cut that out. But there's no grid showing. So when I hit make it on that one, you can see it looks like there's nothing there. But because it's white, it just doesn't show. But it is going to cut that shape. Okay? Why is your text getting an oversized selection box? It's because of the way that you're doing it, Janet. So let me show you that. So when you get your text and you bring this in and you change it to whatever you want to change it to, all right, you can go in there, and when you enlarge this box, when you get your handles and you enlarge it, you're doing fine. But when you go and you start stretching it, all right, you see I stretched it this way, and now when I try to make it smaller, I get that oversized box. See where it's not tight around it anymore? And you have to shrink it back down. Is that making sense? That's what, if you're hitting the unlock, Janet, that's what's doing it. You don't want to unlock anything. I didn't unlock anything. I can make it bigger, make it smaller. I got the, I had it wrapped. So you have to go in there and take the wrap off. And that will take it and make it totally around the box. So if that's making sense. When the wrap is on and it makes it go to the other line automatically, you're going to have some space down here below it. And you see I can't tighten that box up. But if I go up here to my alignment and I turn the wrap off, then it's going to put it back into line and put that bounding box back around it. You're putting that image on the gingerbread on an apron, Gail? That's going to be cute. Did that answer your question, Janet? You don't have to unlock it. If you unlock, Janet, means you're going to skew it. So see how, let me just go back and duplicate that. This is what it's supposed to look like. This is the way that the font is intended to look. But if I unlock it and start changing that bounding box, see how wide that gets there on that A and that R? And see how out of round that C got? When you unlock it, you're skewing your font. It's going to skew it. And what that means is it's going to stretch it in one way or the other. It's going to stretch it vertically or stretch it horizontally, and it's going to kind of mess it up a little bit. So if I were to rotate this a little bit and then stretch it again with that unlock, you can see I can get a totally different look on it. I can kind of get that slant on there. So that's what you're unlocking. When you're unlocking it, that's what's going to happen to it. It's not going to be the true font that you selected. So if you want your font to stay the way that it was intended to look, because it was intended to look this way, it was not intended to look this way. But because I unlocked it and I rotated and did some of those things to it, I was able to achieve that look. Did that make sense? Unlocking brings the selection box tight. It does, but it doesn't, Janet. The way that you want to get that bounding box tight like this is to turn your wrap off. Just turn the wrap off. That's all you have to do, and then it won't skew your text. It will make that box tight. Again, watch what happens to it. Here it is, it's tight, but because my wrap is on, because it's automatically set, now I have all that space. I'm not going to do anything except turn that wrap off, and it's going to tighten it back up. Yes, you'll have to keep hitting the unwrap. The reason that you're having to do that, Janet, is because your original text box is bigger than you're making it larger than your canvas. So if I were to keep typing, you can see that it's going to keep going off the canvas there. But if I turn that wrap on and I bring this box within, you can see now I'm having to scroll way over here to my 35 mark. That's how we lose things. But if I bring it over here where I can see it and keep it on the canvas, it will automatically wrap for me so that I can see everything. And then I can go ahead and I might want to say a blue Cricut. I can go ahead and get that in there. And once I'm done, I can go in and turn that wrap off. And it's going to put it back in a line for me. It's just so that you can work with it and see it on the canvas without having to chase it down. If you want the wrap on or off after you type your text, yes you do. With it right here, you can see I've got it on and I've got that bigger box here. So when I stretch it, I've got that box. But if I come in here and it's not skewing like you want it to, okay? So when you unlock it, essentially you're turning off the wrap, but you're also unlocking the font, if that's making sense. When you hit that lock, you're turning the wrap off, but you're also skewing your text when you size it. But if you simply turn the wrap off, then you can work with it and not skew your letters and make them all cattywampus. I mean, and one of the things you can do, Janet, is come up here to your hamburger menu, and right here where it says, well, where did it go? Feedback's supposed to be in here somewhere. I'll have to mention it. I guess the update knocked it out. But you can go on the Cricut site as well and do feedback and tell them, you know, maybe make this a toggle where you can turn it on and off. They are always open to suggestions, but you have to give them that feedback. I don't know why. Maybe it's only in beta. Maybe beta is where the feedback is. You can remember it. It just takes some getting used to. There are some changes coming in DesignSpace. We just got the editable images and things like that. And I know that a lot of people don't like change. But guys, this is going to be so awesome when they give us all the tools that we've been begging for years. We've been begging for a lot of things, and they're constantly working and upgrading to give us the best possible user experience possible. I'm loving the new changes they've made to the text and to the editable images and monograms and the extra shapes. I mean, good gosh, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that they pumped out this year for us. Janet, I think it's only on the, and I can't go over there right now. I can't do that because I have some permissions turned on that I can't show you guys. But if you go onto the beta, and you guys can get to beta by going to your settings and just clicking on beta right here. Okay, you can click right there on your beta, and I think the send feedback, or it says feedback or something like that in there. You can use your help button. You can also use the help button right there, and it will open up right here. So that's another option that you have. There we go. I lost my chat window. Hi, Nana. I'm really loving all the changes. I am. If you design and you create your own files and things like that, it is so awesome. If you like Make It Now and quick and easy, then you don't have to worry about learning all that. You can simply click on the Make It Now projects and get there. So super fun and easy. So let's put this card together and go over some things. Let me get to the overhead. And then after I do that, we will draw for this week's coupon winner. Let's see. And I know this wire is in the way, guys. I have taped it back, and it just doesn't want to stay tonight for whatever reason. It wants to give me a problem. Give me just a second. I'm going to fix it. Let's see. So, we've done some projects this week, and I know I have some tape here. There we go. We've done some projects. There. New piece of tape. Ta-da! Yes, report issue. I was trying to think. Thank you, Marianne. I knew it said something that used to say feedback. Now it says report issue. But yes, you can report that there, Janet, and ask them if and put in that you would like to have the wrap off stay off. And they listen. Trust me. You may not get it in 1 or 2 updates, but you will eventually get it. If it's doable. So a few things that we did. This was this week's mystery box. The foil poster board was in there, and I made a couple of little boxes to do either hot chocolate gifts in, or you could do candies, whatever you guys want to do. So if you don't have to have the mystery box if you have the foil already, but it did have that beautiful magenta cutie in it. So make sure that you're grabbing that mystery box. I think it's still available. There's several leftover mystery boxes available. Make sure you're grabbing that. And on my mystery box reveals, there are projects. So, and that was the project for this last mystery box. Using the debossing tool. You can use your scoring tool if you don't have the debossing or you don't have a maker. You just opened Designspace and beta. Yeah, it's report issue. I kept saying feedback. It used to say feedback, but now it's report issue. And then we made tags. I think that's all the tags. Made 6 of them. I'm missing a tag somewhere. There it is. Made some tags this week for you guys. How cute are those? These were inspired by Simon Says, I think it was. I saw something. They do die cutting and stamping, but I used my Cricut to do ours. So, lots of fun. You got your to and from on the back. So we did those this week. And last week we did, I don't have it over here, we did the watercolor on the craft board. And I used that same cake box, but I popped a window in there and did a front and back for you guys. And I stole Marianne's idea of using the smart labels, the joy labels, and the permanent markers to do my closure with on the back of this one. So thank you for that inspiration, Marianne. And this holds quite a few. This would be like for a family gift because this holds quite a few candies. I put some of the Andes candies in there, and the cherry and the mint. And I love the foil acetate from Cricut. It looks like garland on there, or gives the little depiction of the garland. I love it. Love it, love it. So grab that stuff, and I just threw some rhinestones and sequins on it. Put your ribbon on there, and you can just hang it on their door. Super fun. All right. And then we have tonight's card. How cute is this? You can just spin, and it's going to be O-O-O or ho-ho-ho. Naughty or nice. And I made the nice list. Mine landed on ho-ho-ho. So we made the nice list for this, and we're going to put this card together. All right, super easy and simple. Now, down below, I gave some links for my favorite things. I hope they're below in this video. If not, they are on the post. They're in the, for tonight's post where I announced this video. Or you can just ask me for them, and I'll get those for you. But these are my favorite thing sliders. They're a spin and slide disc. And they're a little more expensive than the Michaels brand. The Michaels brand are clear. They're also a little bit taller, okay? And I originally had that on this card, and I pulled it off because it just sat up too high for me. But you can use it. It's not going to hurt anything. I just didn't want mine to sit up that high. What's the opening in the back? Oh, the opening in the back of this, Janet, it's not an open. This is where you can write their name with your joy. This is the translucent joy stickers, smart labels. Let me see if I can. I bet I topple everything over. But they are the smart labels in the translucent. And I used the Joy permanent marker in the silver. I knew I was going to knock that off. But you can write their name on it. And I just had it draw the ornament. And that seals the bottom of the box so that they can open it to get the candies out. And I have to stop and pick this up, guys. I apologize. But it's lots of little bitty pieces. And I can't lose those because I'm going live for you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to need those. And I'll show you what it is. Before we get, well, I'll show you in just a second. I think I got all the pieces. If not, I'll find them. Yeah, no, this, you could do, Janet, if you have, you can glue the bottom shut and everything. And if you have the, I can't think, what the name of the tool is. Help me out here, Marianne. I know. Tip number 11. Shoot, I have to look it up. My mind just went blank. I know that I know the name of this tool. I just totally went blank. Perforation tool. Gosh. Whew. Anyway, if you've got the perforation tool, now you can cut this right here. You can change this cutout to a perforation line and do it on the back, and then they can pop that perforation tool with that perforation. They can just pop that out. You can do that. And then you can glue the bottom shut. So super easy and simple if you want to do it that way. I knew the name of that tool. I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, what is it called? So you're just going to fold your base in half. And we're just going to take, I cut this from the silver glitter cardstock, and I'm using art glitter glue. A lot of people ask, what do you use to get things to stick to the glitter cardstock? Art glitter glue. It will work. So we're just going to place that right on the card top. Get it straight. And then we're going to take our print and cut panel and we're going to glue it on top of that one. You didn't know where I was going with that, Marianne? I tell you guys, I am sleep deprived. Nobody believes me. I am seriously sleep deprived. Sleeping on that little bitty mattress, air mattress, for almost 2 months has gotten to me. I don't have my pick-me-up tool over here, so if you're putting anything on to decorate this, I'm just where the little gold dots are on my elf, I'm putting some rhinestones. Make sure that they're very low profile. If you don't, it's going to stop your spinner. And these are just normal rhinestones. There's nothing really thick or big about them. They're just kind of low. And I'm just popping those right on there. I don't know if these are a yellow-green, a green-yellow, but they look cute. So that's what I'm using. So I pop those down on there. This card's so stinking easy, guys. You're going to love it. And I'm going to use my favorite things one. Just because that one sits up so high. That one's great. These are great if you're doing maybe a slider card. But when you're doing a spinner for this application, it's going to depend on your materials that you pick too. I'm just going to show you guys the difference. And hopefully the camera will pick it up. But you can see how much taller that clear one is over this one. It's really a significant difference. It's almost twice. Well, I'm going to say another half of it anyway. So it's a little tall for this, and that's why I didn't go for it. But you can get them at Michael's. And the others are from My Favorite Things. And that's also where I get my shaker domes and stuff like that. And I'm just placing glue on this. The only reason there's a hole in it is just so that my slider is stuck to actual cardstock and not glitter. So if you're using cardstock, you don't really need a hole in there. But it also helps you line it up. So you're just going to glue that straight to the card. And I forgot to look for smaller dots today when I was at Michael's. But I did find the cutest gnome ribbon. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to place that right in the center there, that glue dot. You want the smallest ones. I think they're, what are they, 1/8 of an inch, Marianne? I think the smallest ones are. I think these are 1/4 inch. But they do make one smaller. So I'm just going to pop that slider right on top of that glue dot, right in the center. And then I'm going to place another glue dot right on top of that spinner. Then we're going to take our arrow and just set it over the top. I think it's called a mini. I think it's called a mini glue dot. Yeah, sleeping on the, I mean, I had an air mattress, but guys, it's only like 3 inches thick, so it's really like sleeping on the floor. Your glue dots are bigger. I have some, I took them out of the box, and I could kick myself for that because I had the size on the box, but I think they're called minis. And then you're just going to pop that piece right on the top of that spinner, and you're done. Super fun, super easy, and super simple. How fun is this? And this is a 5x7, so your 5x7 envelopes or your R40 envelopes are going to work. How stinking cute. Did you guys like this card? Yeah, I have some of the really big ones too, Marianne. I've got glue dots everywhere. Who knew that that card would be that easy to put together, right? Okay, so, and I told you guys all month that I've been doing some pop-up. I'm doing a pop-up live tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. And what we're going to make, and these are inspired by Hero Arts. Hero Arts is who this is inspired by. But these are little ornaments from felt. And this one I put rhinestones on. This one I added a button. But you don't have to have those extras. This is all Cricut felt. Every bit of it is Cricut felt. And we're going to do this tomorrow. You can cut Cricut felt with your regular blade. And this is a regular blade, guys. This is just in my fabric housing. That's how I tell my blade for fabric from my vinyl and my glitter and everything else. But you're just going to cut it with your fine point blade. This is just the premium blade right here. It's the gold one. And that's what I cut this with. And it cut, get back in there. I mean, really fine, super simple, teeny tiny little pieces without any problem. And I will be making that file live tonight once we, well, actually, no, why don't I just pop up there? I'll make it live now. Let me get you that link, Janet. Let's see. Okay, here's the one, if it'll let me post. I will make sure that I fix that. It'll let me. There's the Michaels one. And there is the My Favorite Things one. What is the thickness of the, that I'm not sure of, Diana, but let me just pull this over here. It's not really the thickness that's the issue. Your Cricut felt, I mean, it's really, it's such a premium, the quality, it's the quality. And that's why it cuts so nicely. It is the quality. You can see that I hold this, and it's not flopping over. You know, it's not doing that. It's, let's see, I don't think it's going to say. I haven't cut felt in a couple of years. But you can even sew this felt. It's such a good quality. It's really kind of thin, but it's stiff. I'm looking on here. I don't see it. It doesn't give a thickness. There's no thickness, but it's even says on there it cuts without the deep cut. But Michael's has the felt. Michael's has the felt, the Cricut felt, and I don't know. I have. Maybe you guys got them too, but they had an Anna Griffin thing for flowers and for something else, the bunny rabbit or something like that. And I bought a couple of those. They were starter kits. Let's see if we can find them on Cricut. I'm going to go ahead and make Friday's project live so you guys can cut it. So it is live in DesignSpace right now. Let me go over to the... I just made that public in DesignSpace so that you can get the file. Okay, you're going to need a little bit of twine too for your hanger. But I'm just doing it this way because it's easier for me right now while I'm live. And I can't see your questions right now because I'm on this page and you guys are way over here. So bear with me. Let me see if they're available. That's the iron-on. I bet they sold out because I announced, there it is. Guys, go and grab these. They're $8.99. $8.99, and you get the, I'll show you that whole pack of felt. The bunny rabbit one is there. I don't know if the floral one is there. But Anna Griffin, type Anna Griffin felt. Yeah, that's the only one, I think. Let's see. Oops, I left my tea off. View all results. That's the only one left. The floral one is not there. But you get the, I'm trying to see. You get 20 sheets, 12 by 12, blue, pink, green, black, white, pink, light blue, mint, and yellow. And then it also comes with a images card, which we used to call cartridges. It's a project card, and you can still get that if you don't have access. You can have it activated through Cricut support and have those images added to the cart. But for $8.99, you're going to get 20 sheets. I would pick up a couple of these. They won't last long. The floral one's already gone, but they've had them in there for a few months now on clearance. Let me get back to chat. You guys couldn't see the screen? It wasn't showing it? Were y'all not able to see that? Diana said you couldn't see the screen. Hey, Mama Bear. Yeah, you can use embroidery floss for your, instead of twine on those for your ornament hangers to make your bows. Those would be beautiful, Mama Bear. That would work. Yeah, it's the stiffer felt is going to cut better. So, I mean, for $8.99, you can't beat that. Let's see if we can pull up. Let's see what the felt is, and then we'll look at it at Michael's. It's on 724, 524, 524. Guys, I would be grabbing that up. As a matter of fact, as soon as I get off this live, I'm going to go grab some more felt. I love the Cricut felt. If they ever do away with it, I want to have a stash. I mean, I already have a stash, but I love working with their felt. Let's see. Let's go to. Let's see what their price is on it. If they even have it. Sometimes they don't even have it. $10.49, and they're giving 25% off, or buy one get one 50% off. So it would cost you $15 to get two of them. You can go get two of them over on Cricut. You can get all three of them for $17, and that's before your access discount kicks in. So no, let's see. If I just get one of each. If I just get one of each, it comes to $26. Let's view the cart. Hopefully I won't show any of my personal information. I'm just going to go ahead and add cuties. Oh, I'm not signed in, so it doesn't have my access. Give me just a second. Let me do that. Let's see what the total comes out to be. There we go. So, and that's paying shipping. I'm going to add some more stuff. So $8 is going to come off of that. So for 23 bucks, $23, I've got all those felts. Yeah, I can wait a couple of days for it to get delivered instead of paying twice that for it. And then not even getting that kit. Thank you, Diana. The description said 1 millimeter thick, medium weight. But again, not all are created equal. So guys, make sure that you, I mean, if you've cut other felt and you've never cut Cricut, I encourage you to get a pack of the Cricut felt and cut it one time. And you can thank me after. You can thank me later. But trust me, if you have never cut the Cricut felt and you've cut other people's felt, you will thank me. I have never had success cutting anybody else's felt unless I used my rotary blade. And I don't have to use my rotary blade. I don't have to use my deep cut for this. I can use my regular blade. All right, so I'm going over to Rafflecopter. And I am going to draw a winner. And I can't show you guys the live draw because it will reveal their email. And I don't want to do that. I wish there was a way where it wouldn't show that information. Aha! Okay, let me see if I can find this person's project. Let's see. Yep, they gave a link. Yay! Brownie points there. Awesome. And I'm going to show you who our winner is. Drum roll. This is so cute. I have to open up everything. Okay. And our winner for this week's coupon code is Wendy Sanchez. Yay! And Wendy, let me get this one over there. She did a Hello Kitty Christmas card. How cute is that? Hey, Mary Lou. So, our winner is Wendy Sanchez. Wendy, I need you to email me at April at craftingwithapril.co, not .com, and give me your list, your total up to $100, and I will get that ordered and sent out to you. And we will announce it up in the group as well and tag her so she knows she won. And guys, don't forget, I think tomorrow starts the next one, which would be the next coupon code. Let's see. And we'll draw it on December 8th. You have until December the 7th to enter. And don't forget, while you're over there, check out the AutoPress giveaway and check out all the details on it and enter into that one. So congrats to Mary Lou, who won on the 10th, and Wendy Sanchez, who won on the 17th. Did you get your stuff, Mary Lou? I saw that it was out for delivery today. Oh no, it got delayed. Well, shoot. How do you find the giveaways? Go to craftingwithapril.co, and I don't think it's going to let me put my link in there. Let me try it this way. Sometimes it gets all funky. Is it showing up at all? No, 2 blanks. Go to www.craftingwithapril.co. I'll pull it up over here and go to the giveaway tab. So you're going to come over to www.craftingwithapril.co. It is not .com. Not .com. And then you're going to go right here, Cricut giveaway. And it's going to make me log in. And while I have, let me just 1 second. I'm going to, before I lose my page, I've already lost my page. I'll have to go back. There it is. I'm going to have it announce my winner. There we go. And so let me get back over here. You're going to go to the Cricut giveaway tab. You'll have to be logged in. And right here, we'll even go over that. Down here at the bottom, and it shows Mary Lou was the winner there, and Wendy is the winner here. And this is for the next one. And here's your AutoPress. And I accidentally clicked that. It's for USA and blah blah blah. USA and Canada residents only. You have to use at least one Cricut Access image and a Cricut iron-on product. The drawing, oops, I have to correct that, guys. It's basically the same. Evidently, it didn't publish. I have to go in and publish it. But you need to enter into the giveaway according to the details here. For some reason, it didn't publish. Or either I may need to refresh. Maybe that's it. Featured pin post. And right here. A new winter-themed iron-on project. At least one Cricut Access image and a Cricut iron-on product. The drawing is on YouTube on 12/15. The deadline is 12/14 to enter. The winter theme can include anything. It can be snowman, snowflakes, hot cocoa, anything that has to do with winter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Diwali. It could be anything as long as it's winter themed. Okay? And I will update that. I don't know why it didn't change. There it is. Now it's showing. I just left that in there. That was last month's. I see what happened. Here it is right here. A boo-boo on my part. So make sure you're getting entered. You got 3 things of felt for $17.73. Great deal, Janet. That's an awesome deal. Yeah, you can do that too, Jen. When you do that though, I don't get anything because that big corporation kicks me out of the link. But hey, it's a great deal for you. So use it if it works for you. You couldn't see what I just explained? It didn't show it? Why is it not showing it for you guys? Let me go back. All right, let me do it again. Right here. Ignore this. I have to take this out because that was last giveaway. It's right here. Post a new winter themed project. You guys can see it now. It's hard for me because when I'm over here, I can't see you guys, and I apologize for that. Post a winter themed project. Use any one Cricut Access image, but you're right here on this giveaway tab on craftingwithapril.co. Okay, and all the giveaways are down here. This shows where Mary is. It shows when Mary won this one, and Wendy won this one, and then this one has not started yet. So starting soon. And then the auto press. Guys, you need to get those entries in. You got 27 days left. So far we have 55 entries. You got a really good chance of winning an auto press. So make sure that you're in there. Right here. Winter theme project. Thank you, Gail. Sorry about that. I have all the, I'll kind of show you guys. I have you guys right here. And then when I click over to one of these other tabs, I can no longer see you guys. So when I go over here, you guys disappear. Yeah, the colors that are in that those Anna Griffin ones are different, and they're not in all of the other packs, I don't believe. You got that peachy pink color. I'll just open it up and show you guys what's in there. This is the colors that's in that spelt. It's the sky. These are the ones that are in that Anna Griffin kit. You got the 2 sheets of the peach, and then you've got that lighter teal, the lighter green. the lighter yellow, and then you have that peachy color, that lighter or flesh color, I guess it is. Yes, Diana, it does. You can do Christmas, you can do Hanukkah, you can do Kwanzaa, you can do something that's hot chocolate, you can do a snowflake, you can do a snowman, you can do baby it's cold outside. You could do anything that's winter themed. You could do, guys, if you want to make these tomorrow with me live, you can make these in, or make them after, and you can submit these for your winter theme project. All you have to do, instead of doing a felt heart, use some iron-on scraps. That's the only thing you would have to change. It just has to be some kind of iron-on, because these are Cricut images, but you have to put some iron-on on it somewhere. You could do this one, and instead of doing a rhinestone, do a small piece circle of iron-on. That would qualify it. That's all you have to do. So anything winter themed and anything with iron-on. Because we're giving away an auto press, we want to make sure that somebody who uses iron-on is going to win an auto press, right? Yes, Nana. Did I miss a question somewhere? Red glitter iron-on berries. There you go, Gail. And that would qualify your little felt ornaments. It's winter themed, and doing the little red glitter berries right there from iron-on. Boom. Qualified. Um, yeah, you'll have to just discontinue it, Mary Lou, and then once you expire, or you can sign up for the monthly after that. It probably won't let you sign up until after your annual expires. But guys, these would be cute done in felt. And then you could iron a snowflake on the front. Make the snowflake a little bit smaller and iron that on. You can make those out of felt. Marianne, she's talking about Patreon, not. I think. Aren't you talking about Patreon, Mary Lou? You could do that, Mama Bear. All you have to do, you can use a Dreaming Tree project, but you have to include an access image. So you would have to swap something out or add something to that Dreaming Tree project that was an access image. So that would count, yes. As long as you use an access image and some Cricut iron-on. Okay. That's fine, Mary Lou. Just keep in mind before renewal to cancel it. That's why I say if you cancel it now, then you won't forget. And of course, if it happens and I'm not able to fulfill the obligation, I would refund it. So you don't have any worries, nothing to lose. If it happens, I'll just be refunding it. Because I can't take you guys off of annual. I have to have you do that. And that way, if I fall behind and I need to pause a billing cycle, I can pause the billing cycle, but it will only pause for monthlies. It won't pause for annual supporters. Oh, okay. I got you, Nana. Well, I'm so happy that you guys joined me tonight. And if you're liking the projects, guys, please give me a thumbs up and a like. And I want you to also go check out Miss Rita to the Rescue. She has some really cute projects that she's doing. And as a personal favor for me, please subscribe to her channel so that she can get her 25,000 members. Please, please, please. She is super sweet. If you don't know Miss Rita, she's super sweet. She has a lot of fun projects. And she is live. She goes live every morning, guys. Every morning during the week. 9 a.m. Eastern time. That's my time. I don't know about your guys' time, but that's my time. Okay, Mary Lou. Just make sure that you guys go and subscribe and watch some of her projects. I promise you, it's fun and entertaining. I love Miss Rita too. We're going to try to do a collaboration where we both get together and do a live show for you guys together as soon as we can collaborate and work out all the details. You called out sick, yeah. The name of Miss Rita's site is Miss Rita to the Rescue. And if you are on my channel, if you're on go to my main page of my YouTube channel, right down below, you will see a list of Cricut product experts that I promote. We are promoting each other and working as a team. So she's listed down there on my channel too. It's Miss Rita to the Rescue. Gail, do you have her link maybe? Somebody have her link? Let me see if I can get her link without messing up my YouTube. I'm afraid to do it. I'm afraid it will end my stream on you guys if I click on it. Marianne or somebody can maybe grab her link and post it. Miss Rita's Cricut Chat. I'm sorry about that. She calls the show Miss Rita to. She calls her Facebook Miss Rita to the Rescue. But please, yes, go over there and check out her channel and subscribe. Yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it, Diana? I can't wait. I can't wait. I think that will be a lot of fun. We just have to figure out a project to do and all of that and a time that we can get together and do it. Yeah, you got it, Lynn? Thank you. Yeah, check her out. Subscribe. She does a lot of papercraft. She does a lot of banners too, guys. So if you're into banners, Miss Rita, she's got you. She's got you on that. Cricut Chat with Miss Rita. That's it. Thank you, Kathy Ann. But usually if you just type in Miss Rita, it'll pull it up. If you're doing any kind of Cricut subscribing at all, it'll usually pull her up. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Marianne. There it is. Got your links for you guys. All right. Does anybody have any other design space questions? Any project questions? Anything that you're struggling with? Yes, that would be fun. Get Carol in there too, yeah. Maybe one day we can get a whole group of us, all the product experts together all at one time. That would be fun. Yes, Janet, we do. I love Access. Access is so much easier than doing all that searching. Tomorrow I will be live at 11:30 Eastern Time, Gail. 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So you'll have a short break in between Miss Rita and me. And I'm going to try to make it to her live in the morning too, if I can get out of that brand new bed. All right, guys, if you have questions or you have project issues or design space issues or anything that you forgot to ask, don't hesitate to pop over and ask us in the group. We'll be happy to help you. Again, congratulations to Wendy Sanchez. She's the winner of the $100 gift coupon this week. And we have another one going, and we also have the auto press, so you guys jump in on that. Yes, it is Eastern Time, Diana. I'm Eastern Time. You guys have a good night. Thanks for joining me. Happy crafting, and I will catch you on the next video tomorrow. Y'all have a great night.